Hello, hello! Jumping into this one real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and just get started. Getting back in the flow of streaming. Got everything set up right. Alright. Let's see. Everything seems to be working properly. Hope everyone's having a great day. Hey, welcome to the chat, Patrick. Glad you could join us so early. Really excited to get going. Alright. I think we'll go ahead and just jump right back into where we left off last time. Now last time, I remember the main thing we did was finish off the Dreamers. So technically, I could head back and get one of the endings, but that's not the ending we're going for. We are going for a better ending. Huh, wait a minute. Oh, no, okay. I got worried for a sec. I forgot. This area here. I saw this area here wasn't marked on the map, and I was like, wait a minute. We were there. Did it not save the information? Oh, no. No, forget. This whole area right here is part of the sewers. Alright. But I think the next thing we need is Yzma's Tear. In terms of progression, it's sort of... I mean, I feel like I've been saying this the last handful of items, but this should be the last ability thing I can think of that we need. Because if we go and we get that, that'll also clear out the sewers, and will then lead us somewhere. But I think we'll start there, and then from there we're going to go and travel back through everywhere, and we need to go and defeat the Dream Warriors, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that seems about right. I wonder, could you get the Radiance ending if you just never... Oh god, right, forgot you guys can in fact it up somehow. Could you get the Radiance ending without ever going into the sewer? I feel like you probably could. Yzma's Tear is nice, but it's technically not needed to beat the game. If I'm not misremembering something. Well, no. You might need it for Queen's Garden. Maybe. I'm not sure. Either way, it seems like the next logical step. It's another area we haven't explored. Hey, bud. But, yes. I think we'll start off by going into the sewer. Kind of get this whole area done in one fell swoop. For the most part. We'll probably have to come back and complete stuff later, or have stuff to come back to. Whether or not we will be a whole other debate. I will say, some of these later maps are where I start to forget where a lot of things are. Gotta kill at least one of you. Get marked. Oh god, right. Forgot you can jump when you're flipped. Alright. Ah, yes, bench. That'd be smart to get first. Plus, if I'm not mistaken, I remember Cornifer is sort of towards the left of this whole area. Ah, map updated. Well, not this area, though. I don't have a map for this place. Oh god, how did I not see you there? Oh right, yes, I knew there was... I knew there was something down here. I remember that specific grub gave me a lot of grievance whenever I first played this game and needed to figure out where the grubs were. I don't know why. I guess I just wasn't thinking to look for broken walls as much as I should have been. Oh, that was the wrong Billy. Makes sense. Yes, yeah, I think about it. Pretty much everywhere that you go with these Mystere can be accessed through other means. I wonder why that is. I guess not every area needs to be completely necessary in this game. This game is very big on allowing you to kind of go where you want and do what you want, and it's here as an option. Oh, right, yes, that's what this thing is. This little catch area. Now, usually when I come here, it's earlier on in the game, so I don't have as many movement options, but I'm pretty good as far as movement goes, so getting through here isn't going to be much of a hassle at all. Especially since I made sure to find my way to Cornifer so quickly on. Oof, God. I gotta remember to take the time to heal. Sometimes when I'm not in the middle of fighting a boss, I'm kind of just like, you know, healing's fine. I'll wait, save my soul, maybe I'll need it for something else. And then I'll just keep getting random little hits here and there, and pretty quickly realize that I need to heal. Oh, he's already gone. That was quick. That's a little annoying. Alright, I do remember. This does lead out right over here. I guess this is something I might as well go ahead and do. Save Breda. Oh, no, you're both dead. Oh, no, I was supposed to go up. Again, another little area that feels like they were expecting you to come here a little earlier. Hey, oh, I'm sorry, I got lost. I don't know how I ended up here. You came here to rescue me, Breda, the girl that everyone just ignores? Yep, pretty much. You're welcome. Oh, what the... Oh, right, no, yeah. Went too high up. Ah, man. At this point, I can't remember off the top of my head how many times I've died. It's more than I'd like. I don't think I've hit the double digits, though. Well, overall, the boss fights haven't been too bad. I think I've only died to environmental hazards, like, once or twice. But I do think that the bosses have been kind of mixed. Oh, God. Not too bad, though, but, what was it? Oh, yes, the second Hornet fight. That one has been giving me a little bit more grievance. Or, not has been giving me grievance, it did give me grievance for a while. Which was so weird, because the fights afterwards, like the bosses I did afterward, pretty quick, you know? It didn't take me more than like 1 or 2 tries. But that one boss fight, for some reason, was just really messing me up. I don't know what it was about it. I think I was getting in my own head about it too much. So many things. Just a constant barrage of little monsters. I'm gonna come up with a proper name. I even going? Did I just loop around? Yeah. I was wondering. I didn't think that was going anywhere, really. Oh, right. Wait, no. I'm not... I almost tricked myself into believing I did see Cornifer. Like, no, I didn't. I found where he's supposed to be, but he wasn't there. So I guess I'll just kind of work my way through. I feel like once I start making my way through this area, more of the memory of this place will start kicking in properly. I do remember Cornifer was more off to the higher left side, but then actual progression through this area is more to the right. Lower right, probably, but... Oof. Explore this area too. Aha, Geo. Well, actually, I do know somewhere over here there is a path that ultimately leads all the way up to the City of Tears again. Oh, it's this one. I just managed to work my way back up around. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and we'll take this opportunity to head back and buy the map from Cornifer, just to speed up the process of working through that area a little bit more. Oh, God. Come on, guys. Oh, God. Man, how am I still rusty at doing, like, those little, like, instant dodges? Ah, either way. We'll get through fine enough. Oh, dang it. Lost some Geo there. Hey, welcome back to the stream. Good to see you again. Glad to catch another one. I was a little worried because I knew I was going to be streaming a little later than I usually do. Not by too much, but just enough that I was a little worried about if people would notice. But it seems like everything's doing alright. We already got a quicker turnout than we did in the last one. But you know, streams come and go. I have noticed streaming is definitely one of those things where, like, audiences, they really escalate over time, you know? Going from 0 viewers or 1 viewer up to 2 viewers is a pretty slow, steady go, but once you get up to, like, 2 or 3, then it just really starts going. Then it'll go up to, like, 5 or 6 at times, kind of bounce around there for a while, and then kind of slow down and growth again, and then once again speed up. Oh, this is the last map. Oh, that's kind of satisfying to know. Not leaving him anywhere, waiting for me to buy maps off of him. I guess I might as well buy a few more of these things. Especially since I know I'm going to need more charms to buy more charm notches from the other lady. I feel like I'm... Wait a minute, am I... Yeah, I just realized I'm missing one of the nail arts. At least I know where that is. Probably be working my way through there again in not too long. Might as well go ahead and buy more of these. Just to make the process of finishing them off when I get more in the future a little quicker. I gotta watch Dexter. Are you talking about the animated show Dexter's Laboratory? I know that show. It's pretty popular. And it's popular for a reason. It's pretty good. I haven't thought about that show in a while. Unless you're talking about some other show named Dexter. I feel like there's some other Dexter named main fictional character that I'm not thinking of. Alright. I've got the map for this place. Yeah, I knew it. You wanna... Going in here, you always want to first work your way to this bench just to get a save point inside the area so you're really close. Head over left so you can go ahead and get the map off of him, or at least find where the map is, where he's supposed to be. And then kind of work your way back, save, get the map, and then you can come back and start finishing off these areas. Now, I can't off the top of my head remember which of those 3 areas leads to exactly where I need to go above all else. But it shouldn't take that long to figure out which one. No, yeah, I don't think I know that one. I mean, I can picture some random guy in my head that I'm not able to name the actor for, who I feel like was in some really popular show called Dexter. But it just doesn't stick in my brain. I don't know, I've noticed that. Unless it's a live action show I have specifically watched pretty much the entirety of, it will not stick in my brain. It's like my brain filters out anything that isn't animated in some fashion and puts it as an automatic low priority. And the only way it gets promoted from that category in my brain is if it's something that I've gone out of my way to watch so much of that I have to remember some of it. Although it does sound like it could easily end up being one of those shows where I know I've seen tons of stuff from it, and I'll recognize all of it from there and just be like, oh, I didn't know that's where that was from. Who knows, maybe I've watched half a season from YouTube Shorts. Seems to be my main way of absorbing information from shows and media that I haven't seen yet. Which it's really funny how that's gonna... If Shorts content like that continues as is, I wonder how that's gonna affect the production of TV shows and movies and all that. I know some people were talking about Netflix's newer attempt at a live-action Avatar really felt like it was trying to make sure it could be optimized for being shared around as vertical clips for TikTok. Oh, big ol' panda beetle? I don't know if that's what your actual species is, but that's what I think when I see you. Uh-huh. I'll spend a little bit of geo on you, just to be kind. Though I don't really need rancid eggs. I think I've only ever used a rancid egg genuinely in this game once. And it was purely because I wanted to see how it worked and what happened. Otherwise, I would always just spawn back in and go get my shit myself. Right, which way did I go? I think I'm just over in this room here, so I think if I head this way, there should be a down. Yeah. Oh, wait, what's over there? Oh, no, it's just a post-off room, probably. I hear something. Oh, okay. I'm hearing something. Moving around. Catch me if you can, Gio. Oh, you already did. Come on, bud. Thank you. Man, the background art for this game is so good. Oh, right, that's acid, not sewer water. Stay away from me. Hey! That's not what I said to do. Oh god, dang it. Right when I decided I should heal. That is the other thing you sometimes forget about healing in this game, is that not only does it take time when you're doing it, you can't just stop halfway through and immediately start attacking. If you start healing, you're gonna have to pretty much commit to attempting a heal. I hear the heartbeat of a rancid egg. Forgot that's how you find these things. So weird. Ah, God. Is there? No, not yet. Thought there was a little bit more of something up here. Couldn't remember properly. Oh. There it is. Oh no. Thank you. So many rancid eggs. would be pretty cool if there was some unique thing you could do with the rancid eggs. You know, if you collected a bunch of them, didn't use them. I don't know what it would be, but something. Alright, this way. Yeah, this is the way that leads up to the City of Tears, I believe. It's a little bit of a trek, but it's going to lead to some sort of, maybe not an elevator, but some sort of high-rise area. Right, yes, this also inadvertently leads over, I think, to near where the junket is? Oh, yes, this lass. Hey, sociopath. Oh, what a surprise. It's not often I receive visitors. It's been so long, ages even. I just hope my manners haven't left me. You've no doubt sensed my affluence. You're right to guess. I'm renowned amongst the upper caste of Hollownest. Well, I was once, until those critters cast me out. Have you met them? My former fellows? That's them outside, their bodies shambling around, all mindless and empty. But I'm still alive to witness their pathetic demise. Oh, I'm just so happy. Fate can be a wonderful thing. So I'm curious. She says that she knows the people that are wandering around out there. And she claims that she was of high renown within Hollownest, like the actual kingdom of Hollownest when it was around. So is she just really old? Like, we never really, I guess, got a clear answer, but do bugs age and die the same way that, like, we would expect, like, a person to? You'd assume so, because we know Hornet was born and has grown up at some point and appears older than the vessels, which would make sense since they're not really alive, so they don't age. But she's fully alive. And then also the existence of Elderbug. Oh right, yeah, not supposed to be here yet. That's what's going on. But yeah, with the existence of a character like Elderbug, that seems to imply that bugs can't age, unless Elderbug is just like really old. Still, she existed when the kingdom was alive. Either the kingdom is a lot younger than we thought it was, or bugs can live for a really long time. Or maybe specifically bugs within the kingdom can survive for a really long time. Well, I guess to be fair, no, yeah, Quirrell. Quirrell is another interesting case, because he is... Quirrell is another character who has seemingly been around since the original Hollownest existed. He was an assistant of sort, to some degree, of Monomon the Teacher, which would make sense. But he was like this extra seal vessel thing, which would imply some spiritual ability or something that was placed on him that maybe kept him alive. Because once he fulfilled his purpose, once he came back and he broke the seal, he goes off to the lake and he dies. But, and I mean, he talks about how he starts to feel his age really hit him. God, these things are so annoying. I can't talk and Python at the same time. Oh, God. But no, yes. Quirrell starts talking about how he feels his age creeping up on him now that he's broken the seal that he was made to hold on to. Well, not made to hold on to, but, you know, the other kind of made. But if that's the case, then... I don't know. It's interesting. It's a lot of minutia, a lot of random little thoughts that I'm sure Team Cherry weren't too bothered with going back and forth on. That's probably all it is at the end of the day. Hey, welcome to the stream. Glad to see you checking in. Yes, that's all. Give a big round of applause for Noah's presence entering the chat. Alright, so I think I didn't go this way. Or maybe I did and I'm just confused. eventually we'll probably find our way back to the bench, and then from there we can use that as sort of an anchor and work our way to the other points. Oh, yep, here we go. How fun, though. Out of the 3 possible paths, I ended up picking the one that leads us to where we need to go last. I mean, I guess it's a 1 in 3 chance, who would have thought. But still, that's good to know, though. That's good to know. Where was that, though? Where did... Okay, yeah. You can see the incomplete parts of the map. Right over here. Will be my indicator that that's where I need to go. Oh, so I didn't end up going down here. I ended up working my way over here and working over there. Okay. So I am still missing this one, which I imagine I take the path over here to go down. But that up path is probably where I need to go. I think... yeah. Yeah, let's take the up path first. Those. Eventually we'll probably end up going down all of them, so at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. Nope, don't you dare. Hey, welcome to the chat, sweet guy. Go back in. Oh, nice. It's good to hear. I'm excited. Yeah, no worries. You don't ever need to worry about feeling bad for missing a stream, especially for something as important as school. But yeah, really trying to maintain regular streams again. Oh, yep, I'm seeing out the dot. This is definitely the right way. I think the bi-daily streams have definitely been the trick to making sure I maintain them. You know, daily streams were just too much for me to handle, I think, and was waiting to burn out real quick. Looks like we're going into a real iconic battle. Here we go. Probably cheerful guy, the most cheerful guy in Hollow Knight. Take the time to heal a little bit. I always wonder what the range for getting that hit off on him is. Oof, God. And I know you can kind of keep him in the air for a decent amount of time if you know what you're doing. Oh, God, right, Shade Cloak. Ooh, wow, that went real well. Hey, Hornet, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. Wow, we did that real quick. That went a lot better than I thought it would. That makes me feel a little bit more confident. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, hello to everyone. Oh, yeah. Juggling him can definitely be a bit difficult. There's probably a more optimized, like a set of charms you could use to optimize your nail for juggling him. And I guess that ultimately comes down to what kind of charm setup you like using the most. Alright, so that leads out here. So I guess... Well, we just redid the... We undid all the acid issues, so I guess we can just head back around the way we came. Because I can't really get through that little spiked gap with the crystal dash from the middle down in that little hallway area. So it would probably just be easier and more efficient to head back around this way. But yeah, wow, that went really well. I'm happy about that. That feels good. And I don't think it's that crazy to say that the reason that went so well is in large part due to the fact that I finally have pretty much all of the abilities again. I feel like I'm finally back in the saddle. I guess that's the thing. I probably got too used to fighting all the bosses in the God Home area once you have everything and you're kind of maxed out as strong as you can be. Because then you get used to fighting them and using everything at your disposal, but replaying the game, especially after a break, you're not really going to be as up to that. But alright, we got that updated. I'm sure we know where we're going. Oh, sorry, buds. Didn't mean to interrupt. We'll kill you, though. You're going to follow me the entire time. Oh, God, that was close. Yeah, but there you go. Yeah, it looks like this area is going to be pretty quick. I know there's the whole other path we eventually will probably need to take to go and unlock the junk pit, but for now we're just focused on beating the... I was going to say the base game. I guess technically it is, but it is the third ending, not the first or second. Yeah, this is looking familiar. Heal now before I forget later. Oh yeah, no worries. I love watching streams as my background noise while I work on stuff. It's so satisfying. And to think that I could become someone else's background noise, fills me with delight. Plus, hey, through YouTube's eyes, still a view, still a watch time. That's nice. Hey, yeah. Oof, God, man. I always forget that those guys take, like, another hit or two extra than what I think. And I keep wanting to... Oh, wait. No, there's not a path up there. What am I doing? I gotta head up and around. There we go. Yeah, pretty much already there. Well, there is one more little hurdle to get through, but it's pretty short. That being the middle, what is it? I guess wave survival is what it would be called, you know? Those little sections where you get locked in the room, you gotta kill a series of enemies before it'll open up for you again. There we go. Oh, God. Whoa, that went real low. Man, those spells are so handy. Oh, got hit. Always wary of where the platforms are going to be when I'm dropping down. Hey, Yzma. Thanks, I could really use this now. Yeah, no worries. Hollow Knight's a pretty notoriously difficult game. There's no shame in dying. I've died several points in this game. Despite the fact that I've, at this point, put hundreds of hours into this game, which, compared to some other Hollow Knight players, is pretty low. But compared to a lot of games and people in general, it's kind of up there. And despite that, I still make a lot of stupid mistakes and can easily get lost. Wait, was there someone up here? Nah, nothing. Alright, now we've got the tour. Let's make some noise for the tour. Oh yeah, and then we can just take this path out to the City of Tears, which will take us right next to a tram, where we can then figure out where we're going to go next. Yes, there is a boss down there, the Fluke Mother, but I don't really have to worry about that right now. What I'm really worried about is figuring out where to get those Dream Warriors, which I remember most of their locations pretty vividly, so I don't think it's going to be... I don't think finding them is going to be that much of a challenge. I've already come across most of them at this point anyways. Just not at a point where I could find them. And voila. That's that map all filled out. Except for that area, but don't worry. We're not going for a completionist run this time around. But I think getting this ending will still technically tip us over to the, like, 101% completed, technically. Either way, we now have Yzma's Tear, which is the last ability pretty much we need. So I think then... I guess we can either go for the Dreamers next, or we can go for the King's Charm, which one half requires us to go for the Dreamers, and the other half requires us to go to the Queen's Garden. Which I guess, considering I've touched on this area but I haven't done most of it, I guess it would make sense to go and do that first. Huh. Alright, I think that's what we're doing. Come on, there we go. Just a little too far away. Queen Station, please. Ah, thank you. Oh yes, the floor is lava, or in this case, acid. Yeah, pogoing is such a big thing in this game. Figuring it out early was a must. And it's so fun to use. It's just such a fun little attacking style thing, tool. Yeah, I don't know. It's something. A technique, I guess. Oh yeah, mods. I definitely want to at some point try out mods for Hollow Knight proper. I've seen a lot of videos on some really cool mods that you can find, and I think that could be a lot of fun. But first, I'd need to properly go and buy the Steam version of the game, which, you know, I would happily do. I think it's just one of those things where in my brain, because I'm able to play it through Game Pass for free technically, my brain is like, nah, don't worry about it. And now knowing that Silksong is coming out day one to Game Pass, I'm in a similar mindset there. But at some point, I would like to go through and try out mods for those games, because eventually there are going to be a lot of mods for Silksong once that game comes out proper. I bet within a week we're going to start seeing mods coming out for that game. Streaming Silksong is going to be a whole other deal, I imagine. Just because I'm going to have to figure out exactly how to maintain interaction with the chat while also not getting myself spoiled. Which I guess, for the most part, people are going to be off playing the game for themselves. As long as I don't take too long, there won't really be an opportunity for people to come through and spoil the game for me, because we'll all be playing it at the exact same time. Oh yeah, forgot about that. I think for certain games you need to find like other third-party programs and apps to find mods for games for Steam sometimes. Which, you know, I guess if I say that, then I should probably also say be careful. You know, if you're looking to install mods or anything for any sort of game, be careful where you find them. Make sure your sources are trustworthy. You know, don't want to download a virus and get your entire computer wiped or something. I've thankfully never done that, but I've known people who have done that, and it's not a fun process to deal with. Alright, so I just came in from Fog Canyon, came from up above, right, and where I'm heading over there to the right just leads over to the other entrance. What I really need is to head over to the left, and either keep going left or going down. Oh god, sorry bud. Ultimately, my goal is to find out wherever the Trader Lord boss is, if I can remember that, because ultimately that will then lead me to the Queen, which will give me what I need from this area. Right, I also need to get access to that spot. Right, and that's why I haven't gone up there yet, because I can't. We've got to go around the long way first, then unlock it. Stock song, yeah. Everything's about stock song. Oh yes. The Queen's Garden is a very cool place. I love the art here, and the music is really nice. It's a very easy choice. I can definitely see why it would be someone's favorite. Pretty much every location, like every location in this game, I feel like can easily be justified as someone's favorite. There's not really a single place in this map where I would hear like, oh, that's your favorite, and I'd think, really? Why that place? Pretty much every place is like, oh yeah, I can come up with a pretty extensive list as to why people would like it. Even someplace like Deep Nest, you know, where you've got threats around every corner, you know, some people really like that high stress environment, especially in gaming. There we go. Oh, I looked away at chat for just a second and fell. Got real worried. Oh, fair enough. I guess I can see waterways not being... I guess its whole aesthetic is grime and dirty, and it's claustrophobic, and the enemies are really fast. But I quite like it. Ultimately, the waterways gave us Dung Defender, so I'm willing to forgive it for any panic that it ensues in me. I'm thinking about making a whole Dung Defender cosplay someday. I haven't really done a whole lot in sort of the ways of like costume making, but I've dabbled here and there, and every time I have done it, it's been a not great product, but a really enjoyable time. Like really enjoyable. So who knows? If that's something you guys would ever be interested in, maybe I'll make a video trying something like that out. I think that can be a lot of fun. My favorite part of making cosplays is building the giant like costume pieces that fit over like kind of like mascot suits. The fashion side is cool, you know, the lighter stuff, that's fun, but I'm really into the big prop manufacturing part. So the idea of building an entire costume just out of those pieces to create something like that guy, I think that would be a lot of fun. Ooh, yes. Alright, so where am I? Nah, I'm in a whole new area. Alright, yes, this is where I first came in. I just started walking back because I was doing the tree. Now I need to head this way. I wonder how I would get critiqued if we somehow were able to afford getting a professional Hollow Knight speedrunner out here to critique my abilities. I'm not like new player levels, you know, or anything. I've definitely got enough experience to kind of know what I'm doing for the most part. But I definitely think that professionals would be unimpressed and disappointed in my abilities for someone who's put in hundreds of hours at this point. Oh god. Ah! Talking and gaming, not my strong suit. And I'll continue to use that excuse to death. Hey bud. Oh god. Ah, I guess this is our first interaction with you guys. I forgot. Oh god, man, misjudged that. I think it's these little tight areas that have a lot of these foreground elements where you can't really see the character. A lot of my plays focus around, you know, just trying to get right up next to people and then getting out as quickly as possible, but it's harder to do when you can't get a good look at your character and the enemy you're fighting. Which is something that's also nice about the whole God Home area. Whenever you're fighting bosses there, is that you don't really have to worry about environmental stuff. I guess I don't... Oh, I was gonna say I don't need to worry about falling because I have Yzma's Tear, but of course I had to be proven wrong immediately. Ah, yes, these guys. Yep. You marked my map. I guess there's no real point in heading back through there. Yes, Oh, yeah, that's cool. Man. I don't know about everywhere else, but I know that whenever COVID hit and everything, which I guess this video is immediately going to get deleted now, but whenever we were going through that COVID era, there was a whole lot going on. I remember sort of during and now afterwards, trick-or-treating is all but disappeared. We don't get anyone coming around our house or our neighborhood or any of our local families' homes anymore. Let's see, why did I have it? What am I doing? Oh, I think this whole area is just supposed to kind of transition over to that spot with those guys. So maybe I need to head back more this way. At the very least, if I head back to the bench, then I can get my location saved and I can verify if I've missed any paths or not. Hey, looks like we're doing pretty good though. Maintaining like four or five viewers in this stream so far. Oh god, don't watch this. No, I'm fumbling. Like I was saying, great to see people are here. It's very motivating, very helpful. Hope you guys are enjoying that. Oh, Ireland, really? It was fun. I always sometimes forget that, whenever you're streaming or making content that goes out on the internet, you could have anyone from anywhere in the world watching pretty much at any time. It's always so interesting, seeing those kinds of like holiday and cultural differences between different countries, when people aren't screaming at each other on the internet about what the quote-unquote right way to live is. It's fun to just kind of sit down and have a fun back and forth about the differences and traditions and little things like day-to-day life, It can be fun to see all the differences between all of us, but at the end of the day, we're all people. Oh, God. And we all love Hollow Knight. Oh yeah, I just worked my way all the way back up here. Why did I do that? Wait. Do I? Yeah, okay, I need to head down to that long hallway area. Let me just get out of range of this guy for a sec to make sure I know where I'm going. Yeah. I just keep missing the same path. Oh, that's probably why. I apparently keep missing the same way right over here? No, this doesn't make any sense. What am I doing, man? I need to take a second. Oh, yeah, and also, no, don't feel the need to, share where you're from or anything personal about yourself if you don't feel comfortable. That's rule number 1 on the internet. Alright. So that's where the bench is. I guess did I go left? I did, didn't I? Or no, maybe I did. This is such a simple little area. How am I getting myself confused? No, yeah. If I'm down here, unless I'm completely wrong, I'm looking at the completely wrong area. That's the only bench here. It's gotta be it. You come down, you go this way. I think the room's bigger than I'm thinking. I'm confusing myself for no reason. Man. Oh yeah, there's no pathway over there. I thought so. I thought the whole point of this little area down here is that it acts as a little roundabout for you to. This is just embarrassing now. It acts as a little roundabout for you to get through here. Unless I'm getting confused. This area is probably just bigger than I'm thinking, and I just have to head further down this way. That's probably all it is. See, there we go. Okay. Got. I think sometimes I overthink things. I get myself lost and confused for no reason. For some reason, I was expecting it all to be in one room. It was a separate area. I'm just gonna take care of that guy immediately. Not gonna risk trying to nail him and end up taking a bunch of extra damage for no reason. Well, except for when I can't. Thank goodness for Shade Cloak. Oof, God, man. Saved my life so many times. Not having it caused me a lot of issues before, mainly because I kept thinking I did. Oh, you live in the underworld of Undertale. Wow. Amazing. Right, here we go. This is that other bench. Ah, good. I didn't even mean to fall down there. Which I feel like is what most people are thinking when they fall somewhere. I don't even mean to do that. Who would have thought? There we go. This is such a nice little cozy bench. I think I saw a video somewhere where someone did a little fun rating system where they ranked all of the benches in Hollow Knight. You should go back and find that video again, rewatch it, see how much I agree or disagree, and cause unneeded drama by complaining about it online. And maybe not that last part. Ah, but definitely the first part. Ah, stop it. Never really got used to those things. Or at least that's the excuse I use for myself. Oh yeah, the Sharp Shadow. Yeah, that shade ability, I remember that one. That's a good one to get. I think I know where that one is. We'll probably be working our way back around to it at some point. Oh yeah. Yeah, I always forget about the Sans charm. I remember the first time I saw that charm, I was like, huh, this charm looks familiar. I don't know, something about it sticks out of my mind, but I couldn't pinpoint what it was. It wasn't until I saw videos about the game online that I was like, oh, that's why. It's like the font skeleton guy. Ah, good. Man, maybe I should play Deltarune on stream at some point. Undertale was one of those games that was really big, and I knew about it, and I saw a lot of things for it, and I got really into it, but I never actually played it myself. I just absorbed everything about the game online first, and then when it came to actually playing it, I was like, well, pretty much already know everything. And then that kind of started this whole like, man, I guess I kind of ruined the experience for myself. Who knows? Maybe I'll still go back and play it. Deltarune is one, though, that I've avoided to some extent, just because if I ever do decide I want to go out and try it, then it'll still be an option for me. Hey, bud. Hope you're doing alright. Alright, I forgot. I guess this is like a whole other entrance to Deep Nest if you chose. I think, though, this area leads down to a spot for a mask shard that you can't get from other angles, if I'm not mistaken. Ah, got it. It's a bit of an ordeal, but I believe that's what it is. I guess we're about to find out. Ah! Come on, no, leave me alone. Why am I trying to kill every creature? I don't need to. I'm just gonna work my way down here. And then work my way back up afterwards. Ow! Too much. This better be leading where I think it's leading. Wait, is this just that really long pit? Ah, fuck it. Either way, I know for a fact I'll be back here again because there's a Dreamer Warrior that I have to fight later in this stream. But right now, we're worrying about not that. Trying to find the coin. Ah, God, what am I doing? Oh, God, I'm being stupid. That's what I'm doing. Take the time to heal. Thank goodness that guy went right above me. That could have been really bad there. Jeez. Ah, God. Yeah, I gotta learn. I gotta learn to stop just trying to brute force my way through areas like that. It's never gonna work out. Never has and it never will. You can avoid enemies to some extent, but you gotta be careful you don't accidentally let them pile up on you and do a bunch of what's the word? Not consistent damage. Continuous? No, consecutive. That's the word I'm looking for. A bunch of consecutive damage. Thanks for the boost, little bud. Little bug bud. Bud bug. Bug. Buddy bug. Yeah, one of those works. Oh wait, I don't need to heal. I got a bench. I can save my soul for later. And mark the map. Alright, that area's all been cleared up though. I know what's there. And technically it looks like there's another... No, wait, no. That was deep nest. I don't need to worry about marking anything else. At least I've eliminated the other path options. Oh, I know exactly where I need to go. Nope, I'm just gonna avoid you for the most part, bud. Sorry. And then it looks like just right over here should be another up. Ah, god dang it. Should have gone straight for you. My shade cloak would have kicked in better. Okay, now, see, now I went too far. Now I've got to go do everything I just did again. Alright. Oh, man. Yeah, I could have avoided that better. Jeez, see, that's what I mean about enemies piling up on you. And I'm still not listening to my own advice. Ah! God. I do love that the masks in this game are persistent for enemies, at least while you're still in the room. Just a fun little extra detail to the environment when you're exploring. So where is this up that I'm missing? Oh, it's right over here. Of course. Ah, interesting. To stream and people who tell you to watch videos and you watch them. Oh, so, I think I see what you're saying. Oh, I see. Okay, so you're, it's like one of those kind of reaction suggested content streams, I know. I've seen a few different categories of that. I know there's a few people who will do indie animation showcases where their audience will submit videos to YouTube indie animation that they'll shout out and react to. Or, you know, or also, you know, other channels that do try not to laugh challenges and they'll suggest funny videos. Or scary videos, or cringy videos, or any other number of category videos. That can be fun. I have, because I know I'm about to go into a boss fight, so I just want to finish this thought beforehand. Or quote-unquote boss fight, or just enemies and waves. But I have thought about doing, like, kind of reaction-type stream content before, but reaction content is, you gotta be very specific about it, you know? I really don't want to fall in the category of those people that are just stealing other people's content, you know? Especially as a small creator still trying to build up my own audience. So I definitely would want to make sure that the stuff I'm finding is good on its own, and I would want to make sure I'm being as transformative as possible. Especially on a stream where I couldn't edit the content. But, who knows? There were several occasions where I came really close to booting up stream and reacting to like the newest episodes of Digital Circus as they were coming out, but It's kind of one of those things where like 2/3 of the show are already out and I've already seen them, so just reacting to the final 3 episodes feels a little weird. Who knows? Maybe when the final episode comes out as a big finale thing, just because it's such a big deal, maybe I'll do something like that, but we'll see. Anyways, time to die. Oh god, yeah, I forgot. You have more attacks than I remember. Ow. Oh god, I almost did it again. Ah, god, I forgot they still do that. I know you can pogo off of those attacks. Oh, god. And that can kind of help you keep from taking damage from them. Oh, god. And you can kind of use it as a way to get up high. Oh, dang. Oh, no, it's still hitting you. Good. Oh, god. So many enemies here. Oh, that was close. Alright. Could have gone better, could have gone worse. I've done that enough at this point, though, and fought enough of those enemies at this point that I'm pretty comfortable with taking care of them. Alright, I think we're getting close. I believe up ahead we kind of have another kind of uppity, towery shaped area. Oh yes, yes, right here. And somewhere over here, there's some path you take to get your hands on a bench for saving your spot, I believe. Or maybe not. Maybe it's just a long trek back. I can't remember. I do believe, however, though, going down that path right there on the left is what leads over to the Queen. So just in case, I do want to check these spots up and around here, just to see if I can't find a closer bench, because I believe there's something like that. Oh, yes, yes, I think I remember this. This leads over, this also leads over to a dream boss, which we'll get another little head start by defeating another one of those before we really start our trek down and try to find them. But more importantly, at least in this particular mission, we'll be given access to a close-by bench. Ow. Come on, bud. Ah! No. Oh god, what am I doing? How do I perfectly predict the opposite of where I think you're gonna go? I go, he's gonna jump over to the left there. I'll step this many steps over to the right to get out of the... Ah, no! It didn't work. Man, I'm gonna have to go back and fight those guys again, though, once I leave this room in order to make sure I have the soul and health needed to fight the guy that's coming up. Well... Is that whole quote-unquote anti-furry thing still a thing in the modern age? I can definitely see, like, the cringe that a lot of people say, like, that they see in, like, the furry community or stuff, but I feel like there's cringe in every subgenre, every category, any fandom. I feel like that's such like a 2016 though thing. Oh, thank goodness there's a few more of these guys around here so I can get a little bit more soul. Well, thanks, bud. Yes, I'd rather be considered cringe than just making fun of people online for being into what usually devolves down to just a type of movie. Oh god, jeez. I mean, hell, I don't know if you've seen my channel, but I make a lot of Five Nights at Freddy's animations, and I don't know if you know this, but there are some anthropomorphic characters in that game. Alright. Right, yes, this way, this way. Okay, well, first I want to go over here, because I remember there's a larger than average geo deposit on this side. But then I know that this other path right over here is going to lead to where I need to be. Oh, God. Don't do it, I just got my health and soul back. Oh yeah? Oh, that would be cute. I have seen some of those skin mods for the game. Those are absolutely adorable. I think I saw one that actually reskinned like the entire UI and the names of all your abilities and your UI and everything to look like the Radiants. I think it might have even reskinned some of the bosses to kind of flip the roles of everything. That was a big one. I have to imagine that would probably cost something, but that would be so adorable. If I could get a version of the game to mod and try that out. Oh yeah, there you go. What's the difference between... What is a bug if not a specific kind of animal? What's that tapping forehead gif? That meme. Hey, yeah. Welcome to the chat. Always good to see new faces. Love seeing new people speaking up in the chat. Hope you enjoy the stream. We're about to fight some kind of caterpillar, I believe, or yeah, some kind of little squishy bug guy, or at least the remaining soul of one. Oh, hey, that's great to hear. I hope you enjoyed. Yeah, I really enjoyed making that little Silksong animation. I'm surprised it's doing as well as it is, though. It's mostly just a fun little thing to build off of my excitement for the announcement trailer that came out here recently. Definitely plan on making more. It was my first 2D animation done in Blender since like way back in the day when Grease Pencil was first coming out. You can probably still find that old video on my channel, but I wouldn't recommend doing it. Yeah. I'm glad to see that I'm glad to see that the animation's doing well and that it's bringing more people out for streams and stuff. It's always fun to see. Alright. Oh, the queen is coming. I've been waiting so long, and now she's almost here. I feel like I'm about to burst. I've kept it safe, this sacred garden. I've kept it safe for all this time, and soon the queen will return and teach me to fly. Shall we wait together, stranger? Shall we play together? I guess so. Oof, God, yeah. This is gonna be a whole thing. Oh god, no. I remember soul attacks don't work as well on this guy because of his whole bouncing thing. Oh, that was another one. Who's there? Just gotta kind of keep him above you. Oh, man. Whoa. Whoa! You get a bit of a streak of hits there, guy. I'm not appreciating that. Oh god, I lost health quick. Oh god, okay, yeah. Whew, man, that could have gone better. Oh, right, yeah. The bench is all the way over here. I probably should have... I forgot. I could probably have just walked past where he was, and I could have gotten the save right next to him. That's alright. I know where I'm going now. I'll probably get there 3 times quicker than I did before. Oh, almost missed the very first turn I needed to make. Oh god, oh. Man, a little helpful tip. Don't try to read chat and platform when you're not looking at the screen. Oh yes, the bottle boss. He's just a hyperactive volleyball pretty much that you're playing with yourself. And yes, we are free. We are finally free from the years of agony of waiting for Silksong. It is finally time, it is finally here, and I will be playing it so much. I did see there was a little stream highlight posted on YouTube from Jacksepticeye talking about how he is really excited for the game, but he's not planning on streaming it at all. In fact, he might not. I don't even think he's making videos on it. He is completely going to just play the game for himself, which, you know, props. You know, I can respect that. Wanting to just fully get into it, completely put content out, you know. Especially when you're at his level of success and you don't really need to worry about content. You should only really be making the content that you want to. Which, I mean, I guess should be a rule for everyone, but applies even more so to people who have the freedom to do so with their channels. But yeah. And I guess, yeah, spoilers. Spoilers is the other big thing that he probably doesn't want to have to deal with. I have been going back and forth. Oh god, man. Thinking, walking, hitting. They don't mush. Those damn oil chugging clankers. That whole stuff, the anti-bot talk going on has been so funny. Oh wow, nice. Damn. Yeah, I don't know, the whole, like, oh god, I gotta pay attention to what I'm doing, otherwise I'm gonna die on my way over there, and I don't want to lose that Geo. I mean, I guess Geo isn't, like, super important at this point for me, but still, you know, it would hurt to lose it. Especially because I haven't yet. That's something at least I can claim. I can't claim this as a hitless or deathless run, but I can claim that it's a no lost soul run. I never died twice in a row without losing my stuff. Man. But yeah, the whole big anti-furry thing going on, you know, it's kind of just whatever. Of course, a lot of people look at that, see it's weird, or just ignore it and move on, you know. But there's such a visceral hatred for people just nerding out over something like everything else. Of course it's got its weird sides though, you know. Everything does. Wait, where am I going? Am I going the right way? I feel like I got turned around at some point. Okay, yeah, no, I think... Oh, God. Right, yes, okay, I was supposed to head down this way? No, that's where that was. Okay, no, this is the right way. I was just right outside. I forgot. There's a little room, a little, like, a tall room with enemies before you fully get into where you want. Oh, God, man, there's so many of those things. I mean, look at that. Jeez. How are you not supposed to take damage going through there? Right, I'm gonna avoid you guys again, but this time, instead of playing with you, well, first I'm gonna click my shade. And then, here we go, this is it. Yes, there we go. So immediately, oh yeah, this is 2 things. One, it'll put me right outside of the spirit boss, so if I do die again, I don't have to worry about, I don't gotta worry about spawning in half a map away. And whenever I go to fight the Traitor Lord, I'll be right outside it. And I know that one's gonna definitely take more attempts. It's gonna be a whole thing. Oh, Clanker. Clanker's just it's just kind of a jokey internet term to make fun of robots. Specifically coming up with, like, I think it started with the rise of, what is it called? Helldivers 2, with the android bots. And then from that, I think now with AI going around and everyone obviously hating AI for very obvious reasons, it's become a whole thing there where people are also hating them too. Personifying them and then insulting them. Oh, right, yeah. I think that's where, okay, yeah, so I think the modern memeing of it, that people using it right now, was reinvigorated with everything going on with all that stuff, all the AI and robot hatred, obviously. But, yeah, I forgot. Technically, yeah, it was an insult for androids in Star Wars. You're right about that, yeah. Apologies, I did get that wrong. As far as its original conception comes from. Alright, but I guess since the bench is right there, I could optimize my charms to focus more on my nails, since the soul attacks aren't really as effective. He moves so quickly whenever he stops. Oh god, I forgot. Ooh, the sideways bounces are the ones you gotta. Oh my god, jeez, man. Yeah, if he hits you with those side attacks, then you're pretty much dead. Because even if you hit him, he'll just be knocked to a slightly different angle, and then we'll hit you again. Ooh. Well, that was kind of unexpected. I'll take it though. I guess those soul attacks are doing a lot more than I thought they were. Oh, stranger, you're strong, much stronger than me. I've been waiting a long time, stranger. I've been fighting a long time, stranger. I'm very, very tired. The queen will be here soon, and I just need to sleep a little. Wake me when the queen arrives, stranger. Perhaps the queen will teach us both to fly, stranger. That would be fun, would it? Yes, it would, and yes, it shall. Huzzah. There we go. That'll make it a little more convenient. Won't have to worry about coming back through here when I need to work my way through the soul warrior fighter people. Okay, yeah. Did just want to kill that one little bug real quick, just in case there was an enemy I was forgetting before I could sit down in here. Alright. Oh yeah, lore's fun. I love filling up on lore for games, even games that I've never played. I love deep diving into all the little minutiae and details and story of it, especially if it's a game that I really like. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Those are definitely two franchises that have a lot of little hidden details. And a lot of little things to pick apart. Alright, there we go. I guess I should probably swap out my charms a bit. I only have one other available charm notch, sadly, for some of these things, so I can't fit in all that I want. I do think, I'm pretty sure for this boss fight, I don't do a lot of healing. If once you like get your run, you don't do a lot of healing, so I should focus on taking out the quick heal and give myself charms for more attacks. Maybe if I could do, no, it's 3. I guess technically, but no, I need that soul. There aren't a lot of charms that are only 1. I guess I could, past generations of shaman. Long now. Maybe long now. It's not a huge difference. Yeah, we can always try out a couple of different things, see what works, see what doesn't. confidently say I won't end up beating this guy my first playthrough, so... Or my first attempt, I guess. So, oh, wait a minute. This isn't... Oh. This isn't the spot I thought it was. This is where the dead mantis child lives. Or rest, I guess would be the right word. Hey, dang. I got all prepared and all built up for nothing. Oh, dang. Oh, looks like we're putting the charms back to how they were. And there we go. Alright. So, what am I missing? Where did I need to go? Also, I should put a marker there, so I remember that there's something there that I haven't completed. Ah. I have to imagine it's that. Which, you know, would make sense, considering this is the area that's locked off. So you would go here, be like, oh, I can't get up there, oh well. You work your way through here, you do all this stuff, eventually work your way back, and then you unlock it, and now you have instant access from the very beginning, and you can continue on from the first place that you saw. Alright, perfect. I love that style of game design. It's very effective. That sort of, oh, you can't quite get through that area, but it's like where you need to end up is right next to where you start, but you need to work through the area first, then unlock it from the other side, and then every time you come through there again, you can just go through the now unlocked area. It's so simple, and it's so fundamental to a lot of game design, level design in general, but it's so good, and it's so satisfying. I love how much Hollow Knight does it. If I do ever commit to that idea I had of making just a fun little challenge where I try to create a Metroidvania in like a month, just for like a fun little challenge video, maybe I'll probably implement something like that. But it would just be one area. Alright. I do remember this area pretty specifically, since, you know, I would have to come through here so many times to try to not save the queen. First I was going to say kill the queen. I was like, oh, you don't kill the queen. And I was going to be like, save the queen. It's like, no, you don't really do that either. You kind of just kill an infected traitor and then talk to the queen, and she gives you something and you leave. Oh, that's embarrassing. Come on. Oh god, that's such a close call right there. Whoa, bud. I know technically the queen is down there, but first I just want to pass up over here and make sure I'm not missing anything from this upper area. Because it's a path of some kind. There's something up here. Oh god. Pretty much just want to stay away from those guys when they're attacking. How revolutionary. When an enemy is attacking, get out of the way. Wow. Right, yes. That's what this area is. This is a grub, and then it leads off to something else. Just gonna do that to take care of you. Oh, dang. I was hoping I could get that jump off before I took damage. There is a little time where, like, you have to, whenever you use the crystal dash, you have to wait just a little bit before you can jump, pretty much. So you end up sliding just a tiny bit. So if you don't have any space for it, then you're pretty much guaranteed to just die. Hey, bud. This, again, was another one of those random little areas that took way too many attempts to do my first time through. And then afterwards, it's significantly easier. Oh yeah, Avatar: Last Airbender. That's a great piece of media to really get sucked into. Oh, I remember this area, right. You have to come through here with both abilities. Right, so I might as well not even do that tree. I can only do like one of the spirit orbs in this spot. We gotta go cut it down from the other side too at some point. Which, depending on how desperate I am for soul, then I'll probably do that, but... Or essence, I mean, not soul. But for the most part, I think you can pretty much just stick to fighting the warriors to get all the soul that you need. Or essence that you get. You gotta remember, there's in this game, there's a distinct difference between soul and essence. I mean, two very different things. I guess there's that qualification. I don't know if... Well, I think anime specifically... Yeah, I don't know if Avatar Last Airbender qualifies as anime, because I think anime specifically refers to animation made in Japan. Because there are, like, similar styled... there are similar styled shows that look, like, on the surface, look a lot like anime, but they're from, like... Some are from, like, China or Korea. And a lot of those shows are technically not anime. They fall under a different name category. So I think by that definition, based on that logic, we can assume that since The Last Airbender was made in America, it takes a lot of inspiration from anime, but technically isn't one. I believe that's the general idea. Even if it seems a lot like it. Oh, right, I just realized I didn't get Cloth's help. I forgot there was a whole thing where you're supposed to go and get her to come and help you, I think. Right, got it. That's what I get for kind of rushing my way through some of these areas, is that I missed that. Trying to remember my tactic for fighting this guy. I think this was it. Oof, God. Not the most thrilling of fights, but it works eventually. Oh god, I forgot about that. Yep. Yeah, I'm probably going to be pretty quiet through a lot of this boss fight whenever I'm attempting it, because it's a lot. I can definitely take those charms off though, because I'm not going to be doing a lot of healing, and I'm not going to be doing a lot of we're not going to be doing a lot of collecting Geo when I'm up there. Quick slash seems important, and we'll throw in Defender's Crest, since I am going to be right on top of him for most of that fight. If I do this strategy correctly, then I'm going to be on top of him doing slow, consistent damage a lot. And it's not a lot, but it is something. It is helpful. Wait, is this... No, I don't remember. It's a little bit more of a trek to get back up there. Which I guess that's the benefit of going and collecting the essence before you do this part, because then you unlock the Dream Gate, which allows you to save a lot of travel time for specifically this boss fight. I found that this was pretty much the only boss where I really felt the need to worry about, like, I gotta get there faster. Pretty much every boss you can get to pretty quickly, or at least easily, without, like, too much worry about taking damage on the way there. And I guess you do that, you do travel across that enough times that eventually you're not too worried, you get pretty used to it, and then you don't really have to worry about it at all. Taking damage, at least. Get that guy back. Oh yeah, I haven't watched either of those animes in a while at this point. I should go back and check them out at some point. Yeah, no worries. Just trying to make sure I find the time to check up in my chat, make sure nothing's going too crazy while I'm looking away. Let's see, good. No worries. We don't need to establish people as always been right or wrong. So much. All right, man. All right, let's go ahead and scale through real good. Forget, you can pretty much use the same tactic on taking care of those guys. It's slow, but I mean it works. Oh god, except for that attack. Oh god, man, their attacks are so long range. Ugh. One of the worst parts about this fight isn't even the fight itself. It's those guys that you end up taking damage from. I guess the trick is to try to stay within close enough range that he doesn't do his little strike down attack. Oof, god, man. Bud. Oh god. Oh god, I lost my god, I didn't realize how close I was there. I mean, you don't really get a chance to heal, so I guess it doesn't matter how low you are, you just gotta keep going. Man. That was better though. We got farther along that time. Definitely feels like we got a lot closer. Let's see. Man, yeah, there's a lot going on in chat. Just trying to keep up with all of it. Oh, Descending Dark. Yeah, maybe I need to do that more. I can't remember what the power scaling between the different spirit attacks is. I generally just kind of like, oh, I'll just use whichever one seems to be the, I don't know, most appropriate for the positioning of the boss. Yeah, I know, I've seen a lot of people, even on like enemies that aren't up in the air, like you can't really get above as much, they'll still use Descending Dark. Maybe it's notably better. I guess it does have a wider attack range than I think. I always end up being surprised by enemies that get hit by it. So maybe I just need to judge that a little bit more than I think. True, iframes. Always forget about that. Iframes. It's a big part of this game too. No, Levi, I don't think anyone's mocking you. I'm just talking game strats. Ah, god damn it. Ah! 2 hits for this one guy. Ah, 3 hits. Oh, okay, well. Oh, this. Oh, nah, dang. I heard a chat noise and I got distracted. Dang it. But don't blame yourself. Ah, I'd rather get distracted here. People sub and all that. Then, oh, okay, well, I think I'm just gonna let it happen. Glance through chat while my man is slowly massacred because I cannot go into the boss fight half HP. Yes, thank you, Diago? Huh. Anyway, thanks for the sub. You can see the name up on the screen. That should be updated properly now. Thanks for the sub. Must appreciate it. I don't even know if they're here. Easily could be. Because I think, to some extent, even when people aren't in the stream, people just subscribing normally, I think also sometimes updates on the page. Or, well, no, does it? Maybe not. Either way. Thank you for the sub. Much appreciated. This time, I can promise this time we'll actually get in and we'll try out more Descending Dark and hopefully see the result with more iframes. Just be careful. Don't start an actual war or anything in the chat. You know, let's keep this civil. You know. Oh shoot. Why is it always this first platform? It's never any of the others. It's always just that first platform. I just always take 1 damage. Oh god, again, I was looking at chat, wasn't paying attention to where I was going. I've done that so many times at this point, I gotta stop. Especially considering I'm going into a boss fight. There we go, easy go. Yeah, that was pretty good. Now let's really get into this. Ah, dang it, I knew that was going to be a little short. Why am I saying come on as if I'm anywhere near the end of the boss? We just started. Oh, dang it. God, oh. Oh, come on, those discs, man. He hasn't even thrown them out until now. God, oof. Man. Alright, but I think, no, wait. I gotta go change my charms a little bit. Specifically the long nail one. I chose a nail-based one. One of these, yeah, nail charms, this one. Wait, no, not that one, sorry, let's keep that one. Oh wait, no, I don't have it. I have Quick Slash. I don't feel like I'm attacking that much quicker. Let's see, okay. This one increases the amount of soul I gain when striking enemies. But this one reduces the cost of spells. And I don't know which one's better than the other. They both seem pretty similar. But I guess I could, if I took both of these off. Yeah, let's try this. And then we can fit something else on instead. Be able to dash more often as well as dash down. Oh, right. Maybe this is what I need. Well, the problem I'm having isn't dashing in general. It's the recovery of my Shade Cloak, and sadly I don't have the charm that increases it, so I don't really need that one. I need the other one, but I don't have it, so instead I'll have to find a substitute. This Grub Song charm is so handy, though. I don't know if I can get rid of it. I might... You know what I might do? I might go and see if I... Well, no. It's fine. We're not that far off of defeating them, I don't think. I think we just need to keep at it. I'm gonna stay steady, keep attacking. Shaman Stone, Dash Master. Is there anything else with just a 1? I guess I could do this. Yeah. If I gotta throw something on, I might as well. The Shaman Stone. Here, let me see which one. Shaman said to contain the knowledge of the past, increase the power of spells, dealing more damage to foes. Maybe that would work. Increase the power spells? I've really used that one a lot, but maybe I should. If we take that one off and take that one off. Yeah, maybe let's try this out. Shoot. There we go. We'll try this out real quick again, and then I'll take a look, see if there are any other suggestions in chat. We'll try a few different things out, I'm always down to experiment with different charms, different ideas. Helps keep it fresh, Sometimes I feel like if I stick to one strategy for too long, I end up feeling like I'm just bashing my head against a wall, and that can be really discouraging, which leads to frustration, which leads to me performing worse, which just leads to an endless cycle of things getting worse and worse until I rage quit for the rest of the day, which I do not want to do. But I can't really do since I'm streaming. Oh, dang, I knew that was gonna happen. Why did I do that? God, I looked at chat again. Every time, like every 5 minutes, I forget about the fact that I really need to pay attention to the screen. I'm just so used to playing games where I can constantly be looking over at chat without really any worries. Well, I was lucky. Dang it. Let's get some time to heal. Oh, come on. Really? Oh, man. You got a cheap free hit in, man. Oh, man. Oh god, I dashed the wrong way. I was worried about that. I mean, I wasn't worried at all. I knew I was going to do that. Yeah, it was hardly a challenge if you ask me. Thank goodness. I was worried that would go on for a little too long and just start getting kind of stale. But that's not going to be an issue now. Well, that sounds a little concerning. Well, bye, I guess. See you in another stream. Or in this one if I'm still going and checking again. Oh, of course. Never even thought about that, but I guess yeah, you could do that with charm sets. But I mean, hey, guess we don't need to worry about charms too much. We won. Oh no, don't worry, Bobby. I figured you were joking. My favorite anime would probably, if we're talking anime specifically, I think I gotta go Attack on Titan. It's so not usually what I love out of a show, but it's just so good. And the story and the little hints of everything so early on and little like reveals are so good. The story is very complex and there's a lot to it, but at the same time, all of it makes sense in the end and all of it gets explained. And the ending wraps up so well. It's just such a tragic, real story that works so well. And it's a nice, girthy story that you can really sink your teeth into. But at the same time, it's like big, but not like unnecessarily stretched out or anything. Like there are some stories where, like some animes that are like really long, but it's because they're filled with like constant filler or like a single action or fight will last like 10 episodes or something, you know. Which personally isn't my cup of tea, but if it's your thing, then you know that's good for you. But the fact that like every episode of Attack on Titan, something is happening. There's always something going on and something progressing in some part of the story. Even if it doesn't feel like it at first, it's always important. And here we are. The mother of mothers. Oh, one arrives. Far it walks to find me. Did it seek my aid? Or did the path carry it by chance to so pertinent a place? It is true that you were awaited. No, perhaps that is inaccurate. True, one like you was awaited. I have a gift, held long for one of your kind, half of a whole. When united, great power is granted, and on the path ahead, great power it will need. Huzzah! Taken the white fragment. Oh. Alright, thank you, Mother. I'll be on my way. I do wonder what her design was like what she would look like whenever she wasn't bound and hidden under here, you know? I've seen some fun, like, concept art ideas of her wearing, like robes and cloaks of, like, kind of royal garbs, you know? More closely resembling the king's outfit. There is that one chair that you can find in the Pale Palace that has a chair that has some sort of shadowy imprint that looks like her, but it's like way smaller than her actual form, which almost kind of brings into question, like, was she always as big as she is, or has, like, in the same way that her roots have continued to grow out of control since binding herself, did she herself also grow? Like, maybe she was more closely aligned to the size and height and stature of the other bugs inside the kingdom, but over time she's just continued to grow more and more powerful, kind of nurturing off of the energy of the land or something, you know? Something kind of like that, maybe. As opposed to the Pale King, who isolated himself away in the Pale Palace, surrounded by nothing but void, which, as we know, is not great for pale beings, and eventually just shriveled up and died. I don't know. Interesting things to think about, interesting theories. Alright, go defend us from the Titans, Levi. Thanks for stopping by for a little bit, that was fun. We made some good progress today. I mean, I think I'm gonna keep going, you know. Gotta make sure I fulfill what the thumbnail, you know, what I put in the thumbnail and everything is. But still, things are going really well, man. This stream has been going a lot smoother than I think the last one was. This is great. Oh yeah, I know that room. Oh, sorry, no, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that's an interesting idea. I have always thought about that. Like, I wonder if in Silksong we'll get a glimpse into what Hornet's past was like when she was younger, growing up inside the kingdom. You know, because we know that she didn't spend too much time with her mother because eventually she had to become a dreamer. But we do know that the Hollow Knight, at least for some time, was able to contain the radiance. And then Hornet grew up, and then radiance started leaking out, you know. And then eventually everything kind of slowly died again, and then the palace was taken away with the king. Oh, God. I just inhaled my own spit. Ugh. God. I hate it when that happens. But yeah, it's an interesting idea. I wondered how much time she spent in the kingdom. It is implied that seemingly Hornet, to some degree at least, trained with the bees, you know, based on the fact that her fighting style is so clearly borrowed from the main bee general, which I think is absolutely adorable. The idea that, you know, she takes the silk from her past, implements that in her fighting, you know, as part of her heritage, but then also goes to the other neighboring kingdoms and studies their forms of combat and takes the best parts of it and adapts them into her own combat style. And then obviously takes the nail of, like, more traditional combat. Pretty much everyone uses a subversion of. Oh yeah, if we could, I swear, if we get like a flashback segment where we get to see little baby Hornet running around, that would be so adorable. I've seen so many cute little, like, animations and pieces of art of Hornet as just a wee little baby, and they're all so adorable. Alright, so, we just got the, whatchamahoosit fragment. So we're sitting pretty. Alright, we go ahead and put the charms I had on before back on, just as sort of the standard exploration-based charms that I like to have. And now, okay, yeah. Next step is to get the other half, which is going to require us to get more essence, which is going to require us to go and fight more dream bosses, which makes sense. I kind of planned this whole stream around eventually doing that, but there was a lot more to do beforehand than I remembered by the time I made the thumbnail and sat down to actually start streaming. Thankfully, we know where a lot of those dream bosses are. So, yeah. I guess we'll just pick one and go from there. I do know there's one, yeah, right over here. He's one of the easiest ones to do, so maybe we'll go do that one first. Just because compared to a lot of the others, it is pretty simple. He's in a bit of an awkward spot, though. It takes a little while to get to him. It looks like the shortest path is either going to be... It's either going to be Green Path right over there, or it's going to be the Queen Station. If we head up all the way over here, then head up all the way over there. I think Queen Station is just a little bit faster. Yeah, maybe. Oh, right, yes. That's all the stagways opened, and now he's found his home. Okay, we'll go there soon, bud, don't worry. But, oh yeah, that's actually perfect, because I need to go to the Stagnus to fight that other boss, Dream Boss, but we'll do that one in a bit, because that guy's going to lead me back out to Green Path. And, you know what, whatever. No, let's do it now. Why not? I'm changing my mind on the fly, back and forth, this and that. You don't know what I'm doing. You'll never predict my movements again. Yeah, she's really yeah, Princess of the Three Queens. Oh yes, exactly. That's what I was forgetting. I knew there was some piece of information that, like, supported the theory that she was training with Bee Queen. And that's what I remember, yeah. Princess of Three Queens. Born of Hera, raised by the lady, trained and named under Vespa. Gorb. Send with Gorb. Yes, we will. Ha. I remember for the longest time I thought this platform could be, like, moved or something at some point. Really thought there was just some secret combination that no one found yet. I was mistaken, however. Diego. But yeah, that's a great theory. I love that idea. God, I can't talk today. Hey, bud. Gorb, bow before the great Gorb. Now. Oh, damn. Wasted that tag. We've entered the second phase. Oh, god, man. There we go. Oh, I thought he was dead. Shoot. Don't trick me like that, man. Oh, dude. There we go. Now he's dead. Oh, not the Gorb. Sorry, Gorb. I had to do it to you. The pain. Ascend. I am nothing. You are dead to me. Huzzah. Alright. Now we can continue on like nothing happened. Oh yeah. I haven't fought these little weak guys in so long, I forgot I can kill them in one hit now. Alright, and to skip the whole beginning area, you can just crystal dash across here. It's a fun little tip that I learned. Really helpful when it comes to traversal. Oh yeah, Brenda's here now. How adorable. Alright, so that was that one done. So then I guess we can just... I guess now we can pick up our original plan and head into head back over to the Queen's Station. That way we can head through and do that other spirit fight. How much essence do I have? 507. Okay, yeah. I can't remember how much you end up needing. I can't remember exactly how much it is, but I believe it's probably just enough for you to have to defeat all of the dreams lords and then get like most of the trees or all the trees, you know. Well, my night's going pretty well. Hey, welcome to the chat, by the way. Always glad to see people joining in. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I realized now, except for a couple times in Godhome, normally I don't end up defeating the Traitor Lord without Cloth, you know, which means usually the boss fight's a little easier for me, but oh yeah, that's nice to know. I wonder when she'll appear there. I'll have to keep an eye out for that. I guess now I start working my way up to Green Path through here. Let's see. Oh yeah, thanks. What a great message. That's great. I'll have that pinned to my fridge or something. Thanks for being so supportive. Yeah, it's all about just putting one foot in front of the other, you know? You don't want to give up. Don't listen to what people say. You just gotta keep moving forward. Life is hard sometimes. That doesn't mean you can't ask for help when you need it, but never let those thoughts get you down. That's the important part. Alright, and then it was this way. Right, yes. Well, thank goodness I have Yzma's Tear now, so getting through this area will actually be possible. Well, not this area specifically, but up where I'm about to go. Actually, now that I think about it, am I... Oh, yeah. This is actually... Wait, no. I'm in the completely wrong area. Never mind. Ignore me. I might have to go back and get that notch from that area that I know I can go to. Just because, while I've been able to get through most of the game fine, without having to worry too much about getting every notch that I can find, or like worrying about getting every little thing, it's eventually going to become a bit of a problem where for the Radiance, I'm going to need pretty much every notch I can get, every charm I can get. So I am going to have to go through and do a little bit of a house cleanup in terms of trying to collect all that I can. Oh, right. Also, I am realizing actively right now that this is not the spirit fight that I thought it was. This is going to go from something I thought to be by far the easiest, pretty much, to one that is one of the harder ones. Well, not hard, but like a little tedious and annoying. But at this point of the game, I have what I need to do it pretty effectively. Oof, God. I do know there's this little sweet spot right in the center at the bottom, on the bottom platform, where you're safe from pretty much everything. Okay, I'm gonna take some time to heal real quick, just to be safe. Oof, God, man. Well, that went really well. I was psyching myself out for nothing. Oh, that does remind me. This is actually pretty good timing. I remember this character's voice actress has actually been confirmed to be coming back to Silksong, which is interesting. Because, I mean, I think it's relatively canonical that, you know... Well, I guess it's not canonical. I don't know. Either way, if she's coming back, but she's a ghost here, I have a feeling we might end up seeing this character when they're still alive in Silksong. Unless the voice actor is just playing a completely different character, but considering that they announced the voice actor, I would assume that it's going to be the same person, same character. Oh no, I do not have the fog notch, but now that I'm kind of in the general area of it, I'm probably going to go back and do that now. Oh yes, fun little Silksong fact. I'm going to be keeping my eye out for this character, seeing if they pop up. Because if they do, and they're alive, then we'll know for a fact that Silksong is most definitely a prequel. Because at this point, I think I'm still kind of going back and forth on what it's going to be. Or what it is, I guess, more so. Just because, I don't know, I think the realistic part of my brain tells me that, well, it's got to be a prequel, you know? To commit to the whole no ending is canon thing, you know? And it makes sense. We don't really know what Hornet did after the kingdom started to fall, but before this knight showed up, so it would make sense to make a game about her focusing on that. Plus, we knew that originally the Silksong game was going to just be a free DLC before it ballooned up to a whole sequel, which means that if they continued off of basically what was originally going to be planned as a DLC, I would assume a DLC would have been a little prequel event and not like a sequel event. Could have been. It's still fully possible, but it feels pretty likely that it's going to be a prequel. But a sequel would be cool, you know? I would love to get a sequel. That way we could kind of see what's come of the place, maybe hear about things, see where Hornet goes as a character afterwards. But considering one of the endings has her dead, and all endings are supposed to be equally canon, it's kind of hard to argue in a way where a sequel would make sense, unless Team Cherry has decided to drop the whole no canon ending thing in favor of picking a canon ending. But that's probably just more copium that I'm huffing, trying to convince myself that it might be a sequel. I think regardless of whether it is a sequel or a prequel, it's going to be great, you know? We're going to love it. It's going to be an amazing experience. Just that thought, just in the back of my head, won't leave me alone. Yeah. Oh, interesting. Do you know that it's a sequel? I've been looking for sources. I've been looking around. I don't know if I'm just looking in all the wrong places and I'm just like an idiot who's missing something obvious. But I haven't seen anything to confirm whether it's a sequel or a prequel. If it is a sequel and that's been confirmed, then like, hell yeah, that's great. But I just want to make sure that I'm not saying something that's wrong, you know? want to make sure I don't end up going around spreading the wrong thing. Which, I mean, I guess at the end of the day, it's not that big a deal, you know? Ultimately, the game is going to come out, and we'll find out either way, you know? Oh, come on. Come on, man. Oh, God. Almost there, though. There we go, yep. Yeah, real glad that I took the time to stop over here. It's definitely worth it. Huh, interesting. I mean, I have seen some posts from, like, game journal places that have said that it's a sequel. But I wasn't sure if that was because it was confirmed to be a sequel, or more so that it was just a sequel in the sense that it's the second game, regardless of where it takes place in the timeline. Who knows? That's sick if it is a sequel. Either way, I'm super excited, and I can't wait to play it. It's gonna be so fun. I am kind of going back and forth on streaming it, though, is the thing. I feel like it feels like the obvious option, you know? It's a very clear game that I'm really excited for. It's a really easy excuse to stream. I want to maintain my streaming schedule, you know, and I can't exactly do that if I'm spending all my time playing Hollow Knight off camera. I do worry about spoilers, though. I worry about all this and that. But I think it'll be worth it. I think I can easily avoid spoilers if I'm careful, you know? We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. I think the big benefit will be the fact that people playing Silksong are only really going to be able to get footage out for it once they play it, you know. And if I'm playing it at the same rate and time that they are, then they can't spoil me because I'll be done by then. Yeah. Seeing the sequel, but I heard people argue prequel would feel much better. Oh yeah, maybe. All right, there we go. We've got that extra notch. That'll help out with things a lot. Make things a little better. Maybe, since I mean, I guess I am in the middle of something, going around doing all the dreamers and stuff, which, speaking of which, how much oceans do I have now? 700? It's not bad, alright. But I know it's not going to be enough. I think next I will head over to the Charm Lady, because I need to buy whatever other charm she has, if she has any others. And mainly, I want to get all those notches. I can't remember all the locations for notches you can find in the game. I don't think there's a lot. I think for the most part, you kind of just buy them, and then there's maybe one or two that you can find and collect. And even that. There's the one, obviously, but I might just be interpolating off of that for no reason. You know, it's funny. I haven't seen a single one of those blowy up charging guys that are in here, you know, once you've kind of made this whole place infected. Or, well, I guess you didn't make this place infected, but, you know, you're aggravating the radiance, it's getting a lot worse. Oh yeah, no worries. You've got a. Oh yeah, you're probably already gone. Well, see you. If you're still somehow here waiting for me to say bye, then bye. Ah, dang! I need 3 more. You're not selling anymore. Shoot. This is gonna make things a little bit more. Oh god, there you are. I knew there were some explodey guys down here. Alright, so what I think I need to do is I'm going to head back up to where I was, all the way back around, and then I'm going to buy all the remaining charms, including the ones that I don't need or care for, just so I can have them and not have to worry about the cost of it before buying the notch. I mean, I only need 3 more. I should be fine, all things considered. Hey, bud. Alright. Yes, dirt mouth, please. And while that's going on, while I travel, I'm going to go ahead and take a second to check the stream health, see how things are doing. They're doing pretty good. Kind of been teetering out here recently, but it is starting to get later into the day, so, you know, that makes sense. That's fair. But, it looks like we're doing pretty good. Average read duration is higher than average. Okay, 2 hours, 13 minutes. Oh, alright, that feels about right. 2 hours, 13 minutes. Yeah, okay. If we stick to our, like just past 3 hour mark that I have been, then I think we'll still be able to get to a lot of the things that I'm wanting to. Oh wait, no, you're not selling any more charms. Shoot. Yeah. I hope this guy's selling at least 3 charms. Otherwise, sounds rude. Yes, thank you, bud. Even if your stuff's a little pricey. But yeah, I did see what time it was for me here, and I was kind of like, oh man, have I been playing longer than I thought? Oh, wait a minute, why did I buy that? Oh no. Oh no, I just spent all my Geo. Okay. Well, okay, it's not a huge deal. I've still got stuff that I can sell. Which I guess that's what I'm doing next, before I get back to fighting the warriors. I guess we're going... No, City Store Room. I can remember that much, at least. I know the nearest stag station to that merchant guy is the City Storm Room. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Well, no, kinda. Yeah. Just gotta keep heading down and around. Oh, God, man. Come on. Sorry, bud. I can't have you killing me. Ooh, that was... I'm surprised I didn't get hit by you when I dashed into you like that. That was probably, like, frame perfect. Oh, man, come on. Thought I could kill you with just one more hit. Hey, I was falling, man. Just for that, you get that. You get the overkill treatment. Oh, bench. I'll take a free heal. Oh, sorry, man. I've got bigger fish. I've got bigger fish than you, apparently. Whatever that means. I guess I might as well take the time to kill as many enemies as I can see around here. Because I'm going to need as much Geo as I can get after I accidentally spent it on another mask. I mean, I guess it's not the worst thing to accidentally spend your Geo on. God, that guy got too many hits in. He got 2 out of 2 many hits in. Oh, what? Going out to clear my head. We'll be back soon. If you have something advanced to sell, come find me in the fountain. Okay. Right, yeah. I do remember him being out there, but I figured if you just left him alone, he'd pop back in pretty quickly. I guess not, though.
Helmadelka.
Yep. I already know all this, ma'am.
Gacheo, Liaso.
Alright, so am I gonna have to go all the way back to a bench and wait for you to return or something? I assume you're not just gonna teleport back up here. Though that would be very convenient. Oh! Hey, it's convenient! Yeah. Alright. I don't know if I have enough of this stuff, but might as well.
Velmi Arcrid.
Oh wait, do I have an arcane egg?
Oh, pal.
I don't know if it's an arcane egg, but some kind of egg.
Velmi Arcrid.
Yeah, oh yeah, it is an arcane egg. Okay, good. That'll give me plenty of what I need.
Oh, Velmi Arcrid.
Yes.
Velmi Arcrid. Velmi Arcrid. War's son? Velmi Arcrid.
Keep on going.
Velmi Arcrid. Velmi Arcrid.
And then the big boy one. Oh wow, we're already over 2,000.
Kachale.
Nice.
Liasok. Helmadilka.
3.6k, nice. Now we're well back on our way. Alright. So now it's back to the charms lady. We buy the final notch that we need. Well, not the final notch we need, but the final notch we can get from her. We get her special ability that lets us gain soul whenever we're sitting at a bench. Which will be really... Oh, wait, no. Never mind, I was wrong. You can't get that one yet. I forgot. You can get that one, but... No, you can't. What am I saying? Losing my ability to speak loud on stream. Hope you guys enjoy that. But... once we have every charm possible, once we collected every charm, then we can go back to her, spend like 800 geo, and we get her gift, which will allow us to gain soul while sitting at a bench. Regardless, if there's a soul, whatchamahoos there. Not the most insane power, but it's a really good extra thing, yeah. Especially with some like boss fight areas, you know. It's nice to be able to get max health and max out your soul right before going to a boss fight. Especially with the Hollow Knight, when you know you're going into the ratings. Oh wait, oh, wrong way. Just keep rising up. No, don't do it. One hit. Just as a warning shot. Alright. Now, Forgotten Crossroads again. Part of me is tempted to head back to the resting grounds just to turn in what essence I have gotten, you know? Unlock whatever abilities I can, but... or I guess get whatever valuables I can sell or use for upgrades that I can. But... the other part of me is just... like, more interested in coming in with a bulk of everything, you know? Like, if I could come in with all the essence that I could need all at once and just get it all turned into one big sweep, that sounds more satisfying to me. For some reason. I don't know why my brain works like that. It's kind of inefficient. And I guess that's just what my brain is. Inefficient. Efficiently inefficient. It's efficient at manufacturing the most inefficient ways of doing things, and making those ways seem like the best ways. Now let's see. Hey. And there he is. Yep, that special 800 Geo gift. Which I should get at some point, but it'll probably be later on into the completion of the game. Ooh, big stretch. A moment. Whew. Get my arms and shoulders a little loosened. Stretch my neck out. It's an important reminder, you know, remember, take your time to get limber. Oh. Let your arms breathe a little bit. It's important. Yeah, now we can just about fit on Spell Twister. It's a good charm too. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. Oh, right. I just remembered. Isn't it like the Coliseum of Fools? It's like the second champion like competition thing you do. You get, well, one, you get a bunch of Geo, which is good for shop stuff, but also you get your hands on another notch, if I'm not mistaken. I think the third one you don't really get anything big. You get, like, the first one, I think you get Pale Ore, and then the second one you get a Charm Notch, and then the third one, it's just you get to defeat a boss, and therefore get it marked in your kingdom, or no, your god hole. Rack of bosses that you can fight again. Problem is getting to it though, then. How dare you leave me alone? So, now that I've done that whole little that little run around of getting all that stuff done, what should I do next? I do have the Lover's Key, or the Love Key, I guess I should just say, which would take me up to the Love Tower, which would give me the boss of the Collector guy, but I don't really know if I need that. It is another boss to get out of the way, but again, I'm not going for a completionist round of this game. I'm just trying to get to the third ending in a reasonable amount of time. And I know that I need certain abilities to do that efficiently, you know, which is why I've been taking time to do things that'll give me notches and charms and all that, and upgrades. But as far as just actually going around, I think I'm fine. Yeah, okay. Maybe we finally go and we do that next Forgotten Crossroads boss. Whichever one it was. Oh, right, that's why I got it mixed up. The Forgotten Crossroads dream boss was the one I was getting confused with, the one from Fungal Wastes. The one right here below the elevator. Now I see my mistake. Okay. Oof, that's an even more roundabout way to have to get to it. A little annoying, but yeah, you know. You know, actually, now that I think about it, I think I should actually go to the resting grounds and turn in the essence. Just because I know that the gate ability that you can get actually will allow me to travel around more efficiently. So yeah, okay, that makes more sense. I should really be doing that. Not that I am confident I have enough essence to get it, but I've got enough essence to complete the next couple of requirements. Yep, that's 200. And now that place is opened. And yep, I've gotten 300 as well. Oh, that's how I got Pelor. Nice. And I've got 500 too. And there's the Dream Wheeler charm. What was this one? Oh, right, yes. And just over 700. Okay, not what I was completely hoping for, but I mean, I'll take it. Still good, still good. Okay, once you've collected 900 essence. Ooh, okay, looks like the next one is the one that'll give me the big ability. That big ability, quote unquote. The, you know, the whole teleportation, what's it thing? Not teleportation, but whatever, you get it. I guess it is kind of teleportation. It's the gate, the dream gate thing that you can use to travel around. So I need another 200, so one or two more bosses should probably do it. I guess once again, I'll go to the Queen Station, travel all the way through, or because that one's such a long trip, and I would rather have the gate for that one, I might do one that's just somewhere more close by. Yeah. Ooh, right, there's this guy here. He is still a bit of a ways away, but not too much of one, all things considered. Is that more out of the way than this one? Not really. Okay. We're going to Queen Station. Besides, this one's also easier, so... Well, I guess maybe because it's easier, maybe it won't give me as much essence, but... Yeah, we'll see. Either way, it needs to be done. And the other one is a longer trek that I need to take, and harder, which makes me a little bit more... I just remembered! Oh my god! I've gone this whole time, and I never did this. Oh. And I never did this. Nice. I can't believe I went that long not realizing that... Oh yeah, the mask. That's right over there. I never collected it. God. Now, let's see. Okay, yeah, so we just keep going straight from here. There is a little up thing over there, but we've already done that. What we need is all the way off to the side. Oh yeah, this too. I mean, this isn't like a mask shard or anything, it's just a wandering journal, but it's still good geo. Well, good eventual geo. Right, okay, no, that leads off to a little side room that I'm gonna circle around in for no reason. I need just to go up here. That was easy. Man, that Descending Dark. I use like the spells quite a bit in Hollow Knight and everything, but I never realized just how good specifically Descending Dark is. And I guess it makes sense. People talked about this. A longer attack, more iframes. Real good attack, real good. Good. Did I go? Am I? Yeah, okay, I'm going the right way. This is the one that, yes, has an exit over here. That'll take us to a hole. Whoa. I don't know if I ever technically went in this room, actually. Just because I never came to the entrance of the doorway, the entrance to the kingdom in the same way. Ah ha ha ha. Shade Plug, this fight is even easier than it usually is, which is saying a lot. Or isn't saying a lot. Again, which statement works more correctly, grammatically. Oh, there we go, that's the trick. You've got to, like, hit him with the shade when he's heading in the direction so he continues to move into the attack. What am I doing? Okay, well... Ultimately, I knew I would beat him before I died, but I could definitely tell I was kind of just not paying attention there and came closer to dying than I really should have if I was paying attention. Either way, I won. 200? Nah, 100. Okay. That makes sense. Oh god. I guess I'll just start off by heading back around the way I came. Oh, is this guy gonna be good? Can I fight him again? Nah, not until I rest on a bench. Which makes sense. Usually how the big enemies work. Usually, it is always how the big enemies work. Bosses don't respawn. Big enemies respawn when you set up a bench, and little enemies respawn whenever you leave the room. It's a good balancing system, so there's always something to worry about, but it's not like every single enemy is just completely reset. And then obviously bosses are bosses, you know, but they leave remnants of themselves behind. It's a fun little detail. Wait, am I? Ended up going down this way. No, wait. Right. Yeah, no. I think I'm getting mixed up here a little bit. Right, yes, okay, yeah. For some reason I was thinking this was leading into the Mantis area. No. That's deeper below. There'd be mantises everywhere if that was the case. Ah, I guess while I'm here, I don't really need it, but I might as well get it. Hey, bud. You're really cute. I don't know what you are, but you are absolutely adorable, and I love you. Alright, there we go. And that's another one down, and plenty more to go. Go ahead and see... Did I already remove it from the map? I might have. I think so, yeah, okay. Wait, did I? When did I? Oh well, either way. Regardless, I did it. Oh, right, yes. Yeah, King Grim release, that whole thing. I never activated the Grim Troop. I might at some point. If I need to, feel the need to. Oh yeah, they give you a notch, don't they? Forgot about that. Yeah. All right. All right. Yeah, I remember that whole spot. That's a whole thing. Probably won't be doing the delicate flower run here, but you know, we'll see. It's always the answer. You know, we'll see. Oh, who knows? All right. The only other dreamer I can immediately think of is the sword and shield guy that you can find in the Kingdom's Edge, which is a bit of a trek, but I can do it. I probably should. I can't remember how many dreamers there are. I feel like if I saw a photo of them, I'd immediately be able to know if it was all of them or not. But let's see. Let me just see if I can't find them in in the list here. So, yeah. Got you, got you, got you, got you, got you, got you. Wait, no, you're not a dreamer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the next one we get is 6. So I think that feels like all of them. Wait, no. There's 2 more. There's also one in Deep Nest. That's the guy that I put in the thumbnail. I can't believe I forgot about that. Well, maybe I guess I should go ahead and fight him. Get him marked off the map, seeing as he's, pretty important as far as stuff goes. Alright then, let's see. Where in Deep Nest is he? I believe he's right up here. Like right there. In which case, there's not a super easy path to him from the looks of it. I guess you would start in here start at the stag station, then work your way across down here. Maybe sit at that bench, then work your way in there. Seems like more of a hassle than what we got over here with this guy at the Howling Cliff, so I think I'll do that first. So first things first, we're going to go ahead and head over to the King's Station. And we'll go through the secret passage into the Howling Cliffs. See, how are we doing? How long is the stream been going on for now? 2.5 hours, okay. Oof, man, I can feel the sluggishness hitting me a little bit more in the latter half of this one, but I think it'll be worth it. I guess we're starting to see the downsides of streaming later into the day. Seems like people aren't as up and active for streaming content, at least my stuff. Hey, bud. Oh yeah, that's also. I also forgot. I got a bunch of Geo to go and collect from. What's his face? The Grubmaster guy. Wait, so I remember this. I was gonna do this while I was here, but I think right. Yeah, I need to use the key outside of that. I guess I might as well do that while I'm here. You know, open that up, do that boss fight maybe. Oh, I just forgot about you. I haven't even really been up at the higher part of the Kingdom's Edge or anything. I've just been so preoccupied with everything else. Oh, God, come on, man. Oh, camera froze or shook there a little bit. Someone got it cut around. I think this just leads straight over to, this spot. Ah, God, somehow ran into the only projectile that survived. I guess that's Primal Aspids for you. The absolute worst. This doesn't seem like the area I think it is. Ow. Maybe it is and I just didn't realize what this room looks like. I know there's a breakable wall along the edge of one of these spots or something somewhere. Here we go. Not really a breakable wall, but a non-existent wall, I guess. Take a few extra temporary hearts. Or masks, I should say. wanna come up here, bud? Maybe I'll go off on you or something. There we go. Thanks, bud. Tiny thing. You climb high. Seek the knowledge of these lands. This ashen place and grave of worm, once told, it came to die. But what is death of an ancient being? More transformation, methinks. This failed kingdom is product of the being spawned from that envy. Yep. He's the big lore guy to give us. He's kind of here to give us the big scoop on things that don't really have any other way of being explained. It's kind of his role. So yeah, if that was that way, then I guess if I'm going, still heading towards the Dreamer, I should just head down this way. Alright, let's see. It's not up, right? It's just over? Yeah, I need to go over, then up, then over again. Almost took the damage. I was gonna say, if I can get there without losing more of these blue hearts, that would be a big help for the fight. Ah, goddammit. Ooh, well, one extra life is still pretty helpful. I thought you dare. Oh wait, no, yeah, I need to head up there. Shoot. Not letting that stray one following me hit me. I saw that one there. Kept locked on it. There we go. Yeah, hey bud. Yes, I would like to jump. God, oh, I was taking more damage than I thought I'd be. Oh, there we go. The rush worked. I wasn't sure if it would. Yep, sorry man, you've fallen. You're dead. I hate to tell you. Thanks for the essence though. Whew, I was a little worried about that one. Ooh, see, that guy gave 200. And now we begin the trek back. But since that went quicker than I thought it would, maybe I'll take a pit stop and maybe I'll actually see the collector. And not completely necessary for this this playthrough here on the stream, but that makes sense. He's an iconic character. Just right across. Wait, no, not just right across here. We actually need to head up a little bit more. Plus, if we're stopping by to maybe open up the tower, then we're gonna need to head even higher. I remember this area can either be really frustrating to maneuver through, or really satisfying. Much like the deep cave pit place. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. The place that's a whole issue to get through. Oh yeah, I forgot. You can't actually get up here from here. You have to head around or something, right? No, yeah, I guess near where the big guy was earlier, you gotta kind of head left of where he was. Whatever. I can head there through the City of Tears later. That would be a lot faster and a lot easier, frankly. Or, well, no, can you? Whatever. Either way. Not important to what we're doing. Once again, changing up plans. You know, I can never commit to anything. You can't hand me down to a plan. I'll just flip the table in frustration, I guess. myself. We'll build out a lot more of that map there. Oh yeah, see, that's... Yeah, you never really realize. You see it's just like a tiny little gap here, but you realize, oh, that's why it's not building. It's a whole thing. Alright. Looks like we're heading back to the resting grounds, though. I believe this next step... We have at least one more step before we fully awaken the nail, though. Which I believe is going to be the gate ability, which will be helpful, but we do still then need to go and find at least one more spirit fight to gain more essence, because we need at least one more stage past the one that we just completed. Yes, 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 I did. Oh, yep, there we go. Gate ability. Thank you. Now, what can we get her towards? 1.2k. Yeah, that's not bad. How much do we have now? 1,057. Okay, so oh, and I know this. I know what the next dream fight is. Whew, and he's definitely worthy of giving us 200 essence just for killing him. Immediately, I know we need to go to. I guess distant village would be the right stag station to go to. We're going to Deep Nest. It's that simple. Yeah, no whatchamahooza here. No bench. Alright. It's gonna be a bit of a journey just trying to get back, you know? Back to where the fires from whence we came. Or something like that, you know? You can fill in the blanks. Ah. Oh, God. Forgot. Already really underestimating this place. There we go. This looks a little more built up. Wait, no, not down. Over. There we go. Nope, not two of you. Oh god, of course there's another one right here. Alright, so hopefully I'm not already too lost. We just need to keep heading down and over. As long as we can keep heading right and keep slowly working our way down, we'll eventually get where we need to go. This way. Here we go. Nice. Alright. Now, what from here? Okay, yeah, pretty much immediately up. Oh, not that up, though. That's just spikes. This looks like a more promising up. Oh, god. Dang it. Oh. I do want to try to go in with both max HP and maybe a couple of attacks worth of soul, though, if possible. Oh, shoot. But you guys aren't helping to do that, are you? You spider boys. Alright, I think we're here. I don't know if any of you can hear our dog is rolling around in the background a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and set that gate there. Hey bud, just a moment. Because I know that there's a little thing here that'll help me significantly in this fight. You guys. Hey. 3 extra hits. That'll help quite a bit. I do wish... God, I gotta do it. I gotta go and try to get a little bit more soul out of some of these weaker bugs out here, because I need to be able to get those attacks in early and quick. Okay. That's the base amount filled out. That's something... okay, we'll go on with that. That's good enough. It's good enough for me. Alright, bud, let's give this a try. Yep. Put you in the thumbnail for a reason, and you're about to probably prove why. wow, that... God, I gotta stop underestimating the power of these spells. I gotta be using these things more often. I mean, they are upgraded, but still. If you get those attacks in fast, man, you can really just drain them. Who knows, maybe there's some special element where they're extra potent, where like soul attacks are extra potent against the dreamers because it's all soul energy in essence, or whatever. Well, now it makes it look like putting that gate there was just a waste of time. 1.2k, there we go. I got what I need. Ah, dang it. I knew it was there and still died to it. Well, didn't die, thankfully, just took some damage. We've only died like a couple times in this stream. Definitely most of those deaths were related to the Traitor Lord fight, but still, it's understandable. Still beat him a lot faster than I thought I would. Faster than I have in private, which is surprising considering that my general performance on stream has been less than what I would consider my performance behind the scenes to be. And also, to be fair, the most recent performances off screen that I do have were quite a while ago when I was playing the game much more frequently. Ooh, God, that was close. Okay, can I? Oh no, I can't dash through you at all. Oh, right. Shoot, 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 shoot. Okay, I'm not dying on my way back from victory. That's just ridiculous. Whew, okay. Forgot. I can just head up this way. It's faster anyways, I think. Wait, nope, shoot. Not this way, though. Just gotta follow the opposite instructions that I gave myself before. Just... No, I would do this. Why not? I probably won't finish it, but I'll collect whatever essence is on my way out. But I need pretty much all that I have all that I need pretty much for what I need in this playthrough. I don't need too much more essence. Here we go. This is good progress. Now I'm making my way out. Oh, God. Nothing like a shade cloak done too early. Ah! Don't do it. Here we go. Yeah. I was gonna say, I knew there was supposed to be a shortcut that was opened up for this area once you come through here the first time. And now we head up here. I was about to stop and heal, but I realized I'm literally about to become next to a bench. What is my grammar? I'm about to be next to a bench. So I don't need to waste my soul on that. Alright. Pretty sure that was the last spirit fight. There might be one more dreamer guy that I'm thinking of. Or that I'm not thinking of, I guess would be more accurate. But either way, I have what I need. Hey, lady. Yes, yes, thank you. I did exactly what you asked. Oh. Well, I thought I was... Oh. Never mind. Sorry, I was off by one achievement, I guess. I mean, I won't say no to an arcane egg, but at this point, I need a little more than that. Oof, alright. I need another 300. So I guess I do need to go through and probably complete more of those trees. Which I will do, but... you know, later. Let me just make sure there's no major, like, spirit boss that I'm forgetting that's somehow slipping my mind that would give me the essence that I need real quick. Also, let me go ahead and just reset my dream gate so it's right here. Just to make it as convenient as possible. There we go. Alright. Huh. Are there any other dream fights in this area that I'm not remembering? I mean, I guess there's just a regular fight with Nos, but... Oh! Oh, I'm an idiot. I forgot. It's the bosses. I need to refight the bosses as spirits, right? I forgot about that. Okay. Well, that's... now that I remember that, there's one that I remember I can do quite easily compared to a lot of the others. Alright, let's see. Now, where... you'll know this guy. big soul guy, soul champion, monarch, wizardy guy that injected himself with a bunch of other souls or something. That guy. Alright. So glad I remember that. I was about to just sit down and grind my way through trees, which normally I would do if I was trying to 100% the place, but not this one. I'm just trying to get the normal ending. Quote unquote normal ending. I don't know. I know that all the endings do have names, but I can never remember them. I guess going for what most would probably consider the quote unquote true ending, even though there is technically no true ending. Either way. Let's just... Ow! Dang it, forget about that. Let's just get there. This way, right? Yes. Alright. That'll make that a lot faster. We rest and move. Oh, God. Sorry, bud. Not today. Not today. I said not today! Oh, God. Are you gonna spawn here again, guy? No? Okay, no. Yeah, you're just a tutorial spawn. Alright, let me make sure I'm going the most efficient way. Yes. I remember. Okay, the shortcut is opened up later on in the game. I remember that. And just get around this way. God, normally I would just ignore you guys, but I really don't want you to pile up on each other. I made that mistake once, never doing it again. Actually, I might just be faster if I climb up here myself. Elevators, they're nice, but not always the most express option, you know. Alright, here we go. This is a lot quicker getting here once you remember that you opened up a shortcut not that long ago. Alright. Full health and full on soul. Nice. I'm pretty sure you take your soul into the spirit fights, but I could be wrong. We're about to find out, I guess. Oh, nice. Okay, yes, you do. Alright. There he is. Oh god, I just straight up walked into him there. Oh god, man. You gotta go. Hit him with most of that. Lower health than I thought I would be at this point. Oh god. Oh shoot. Okay. Heal. Oof, god, that was close. Again. Don't hit me. Oh. There we go, that's what I was trying to do. Yeah, we're getting the groove back. Oh dang it, and we lost it. Oh no, we really lost it. Ooh, God. Thank goodness for stagger. Dang it, that was a waste. Ooh. Right. always feels good to time correctly. Oof, god man, that was a bad spot. Oh god, just missed that speed. I'm gonna hit once. Dang it. Okay, now heal. Take your time to heal. Ooh, okay, thank goodness for that shake blow. Come on. Oh god, right when I tell you to stop moving. Okay, take the time to heal again. Ah, dang it. Ah. Oh man. Ooh, okay, thank goodness. There we go. No, not here, not like this. No! Oh, that was supposed to be the easiest part at the end. Whew. Shoot. Oh, God, well. Could have gone worse. That, for a first attempt on this guy in so long, that went pretty well. Definitely still feel like he's one of the easiest of the Dream, of like the second attempt Dream bosses guys that you can go for. If that sentence made any sense. Ah, god dang. Oh, man, that was bad timing. Ah, dang it. I think I definitely struggled a little more early on in that fight. I think doing better this time around will make up for that somewhat. Oh, shoot. There we go. Shoot. Heal. Dash. Oh, god dang it. Thought I could just barely time that dash. Ah, dang it, I knew dash was going to be a bad idea. So why did I do it? Who knows? Who really knows? Again, just don't want to risk it. Just stay high health. dang it, I did it again. Ah, third time. Dang. Dang it. Oh, I thought I could get that all the time. Dang it. This is bad. This is bad. Kind of perfect timing for that attack, honestly. Whew, that was close though. Dang it. What is that one that I'm tripping at as much as it is? It's the simplest attack. Okay, back up to good health. And I got hit by that one. That's alright. Still doing pretty well. That was a real risky deal. Oh, I was compelled to do that. Ooh, dang it, I knew that one was going to hit me. Ah, again with those dashes. Dang it, didn't jump enough. Dang it, that one really is messing me up. Okay, good. Well, kind of good. God, same thing again. Dang it. It was this close. Second time in a row, man. Feels like the biggest challenge isn't even just fighting and killing him, it's getting to the end. It's such a long fight, man. I mean, part of me is like, oh, I should go upgrade my nail then, but I know that's not going to work because the bosses are made to scale up with the upgrade of your nail, so the only thing that you really get out of upgrading your nail a whole bunch is, you know, killing weak enemies, which this boss has none of. Ooh, one sec. Sorry. Clear my throat for a sec. Alright. Third time's the charm, though. That side dash attack is the one that just keeps messing me up. Dang, I should have just jumped there. God, again, so many times. Dang it, run, move. Now you'll hear. Oh, that's one. Different attack. Okay. So usually you don't be on the same side twice. Kind of got it. Dang it! Again with that. I don't know why. Maybe because it's like deceptively simple or something. Stand out here. Die. Yep. Just barely. Again! I'm not slashing down half the time for some reason. Controllers are a little too specific sometimes. There we go. There we go. Proper. Oh god, I can't believe I didn't take damage there. Alright, pretty good. Oh, that one again. Yeah, there's like a 50-50 shot at taking damage on that one, but still, it's worth it. And there's like a 75% chance to take there. For some reason, it really shouldn't be. God, and this one is just annoying because it's just a dash back and forth to try to do any damage to him. It's not like he's damaging you either, so you're just kind of like a game cat and mouse. There we go, that's the proper time. Not bad. Still get damage off on him though with that, so it's mostly worth it. Especially since you can take the time during that attack to heal. Oof, god man, that was the wrong move for that. Oof, okay, this is so much better. More soul, more health, more everything. Alright, let's do this right this time. Oof, dang it. Really thought I could do it in that one go. There we go. Whew, okay. Just had to play it a little safer. Ooh, yes! That's what we've been waiting for. It's what it's all about. Whoa. In my dreams I could see it. The kingdom's salvation. The cure for the plague. The answer was in the souls that animated our bodies. But the king, why? He opposed everything I did. His jealousy, his madness. By standing against me, he robbed me of my immortality. Now the king and his kingdom are dead, but I will live forever. I'm sorry, man, you died a lot sooner than he did. Oh well. Who cares? I got what I need. Let's just teleport out of here. Oh, right, I can. For one reason or another, you can't teleport out of this place. But if you do that little trick that I just did, you can get out of here a lot faster than what you normally have to do. Now let's teleport out of here. And never mind, let's head a little bit farther out, so maybe then we can do it. Maybe leaving the room entirely, that'll help. Okay, that's what it was. It was because that was technically a boss arena. That makes sense, that's fair. Alright, let's sit, let's heal, and let's go tell this moth lady that we finally got all of her juicy essence collected. Well, not all of it, but all that we need to worry ourselves about. For this playthrough, at least. Yes, I did. Oh, wait a minute, what? I thought that was... That's the second time in a row I thought we were done. You're telling me I need more? Of course, so close. Okay, 1800. Alright, never mind, we're a little farther off than I thought we were. Alright, well, still great progress, and I mean, hey, another permanent addition to our health bar, that's something I'll take. Whew. Alright, I'm imagining that puts us over the 3-hour mark, though. Oh, yes, perfectly. 3 hours, 13 minutes. pretty much exactly where we were last time. Nice. Alright, so yeah, that seems like a perfect place to cut it off. We finally, well, we don't have all the essence we need. We're gonna have to go do at least one more soul boss fight, but that'll probably be the beginning of our next stream, especially considering it's gonna take a little bit, but, you know, it makes sense. But, yeah, so I think that's gonna do it for us. This has been a whole lot of fun. I've enjoyed that. Thank you all for stopping by, you know. This has been a great joy. Been enjoying chatting back and forth, talking about this and that, you know. It's been a whole lot of fun. We made a lot more progress in the game today. And I think next stream we might be finishing it off. I can't believe we took out the traitorous lord in this game, like in this live stream so quickly. I really thought this stream was going to be nothing but taking care of the dream warriors, but man, we got a lot more done. And now, in the next stream, we'll probably start off by killing the false knight in his dreams. Once he's dead, then we'll have all the essence we need. We'll be able to travel to the White Palace, then we'll work our way through there. Once we have the King's Charm, head down to the pit, go from there. And then it'll just be about refining whatever last couple of things I want before heading into the Hollow Knight and Radiance fight. Who knows, maybe the Radiance might be a whole boss all on its own. The White Palace is quite a large area to get through, so, you know, we'll see how that feels. It depends on how long it takes me to get reacquainted with the mechanics of that area. But, yeah, this has been a whole lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I think we'll end it there. And we'll see you all in the next stream. Remember, not tomorrow, but the next day, doing bi-weekly. And when I say bi-weekly, I mean the every other day, not the twice-a-day version of it. And they should really come up with some way to distinguish those two. Yeah, either way, I hope you enjoyed. If you're watching this from the future, then, how are things doing? Anyways, I'll see you all in the next stream. Goodbye.